Hi everyone, it's Derek from the I Ready podcast here, and this is my reaction to the 4-0 win against Livingston in the Premiership today. Happy with the 3 points, absolutely. There was some really great play, especially early on, but there was also some dodgy play as well at the start of the second half. There was certainly similarities between this game and the Servette game. Thankfully, it wasn't similarities between this and the Kilmarnock game, but really all-round decent performance. Still a lot to work on though. We had two changes from the Servette game, and that was confirmed that they were just rested. That we lined up Butland, Tavernier, Balogun, Suter, Barisic, Raskin, Cifuentes, Cantwell, Lammers, Dessers and Danilo. On the subs bench were McCrory, Lundstrom, Hadji, Matondo, Sima, Dowell, Sterling, Roof and King. So the first half, it was a decent first half, fully in control. Started off very brightly with a good tempo. It did drop as the half went on though, I think after the kind of goal that never was, which we'll get into, and we did see out the half, but overall it was pretty good. As I said, we started off with a lot of pace, completely in control. 4th minute, Danilo had a snapshot just over the bar from the edge of the box after picking up a loose ball. 8th minute was a long ball forward going into the box from Tavernier. Defender getting to it, but Dessers nipped in to steal the ball, tries to shoot, but wide. It was really good awareness that, and that's part of playing the high tempo. However, we didn't need to wait much longer for the first goal because we scored on the 10th minute, and it was Lammers getting the ball in the back of the net. Lovely give and go with Lammers to Cantwell, who backheel flicks it to Dessers, who plays a through ball onto the on-running Cantwell into the box on the right hand side. He was getting pulled back at the time, but he managed to keep going. He has a shot at an angle, saved by the keeper, however rebounds out to Lammers, who shoots into the back of the net. All players involved brilliant, especially Cantwell. Even better though the accuracy in Lammers scoring as well. And certainly after the podcast we put out last night and Dave's comments about Lammers, there was certainly a get it up you sent to Dave on that one there. Shortly after that, 21st minute, Cifuentes wins back the ball on the edge of the Livy box after he really had no business doing so, and he ends up hitting a stunning volley, forcing the keeper pull out a great save and out for the corner. From that corner, Cifuentes actually had the ball into the back of the net, but it was ruled a handball. The corner came in from the right into the centre. It came off the shoulder, then the arm of Cifuentes, who controls it, shoots into the back of the net. There was a VAR check. It never went to the screen, mind you, and the referee ruled it out for handball. Now, I'm not too sure the rules. I mean, certainly, absolutely, did hit ended up hitting his forearm, but I kind of thought if it hit off his legal part of the body, which is his shoulder first, and then rolled into his arm, then, it wasn't ruled a handball. But God knows, but take it on the chin nonetheless. That said though, there was some very bizarre refereeing decisions. Granted, he was letting a lot go from both teams. There was a few strong challenges from us that he never picked up on. I like refereeing that's like that, but there needs to be uniformity across the games. You can't just have a referee that lets everything go and then pulls things back for no reason other times. And it wasn't till late on in the game he gave his first yellow card as well, which was strange. But, well, another bizarre refereeing performance, I suppose. As I said, we did drop our pace after that. We never had too many clear-cut chances. 46th minute, lots of possession. Out wide right to Tavernier, who floats on a good ball to the near post, and Dessers headers it just over the bar. So, disappointing we weren't more goals up. We never created much more after that second non-goal, but I'll take it nonetheless. Into the second half, we did start off okay. Cantwell on the 46th minute on the edge of the box. Wide left to Barisic, plays a first time cross that finds Lammers and a glancing header just wide. 50th minute, Danilo driving the ball forward and left, has a shot, forces the keeper into a good save. And then we kind of lost our way for maybe about 5-10 minutes there, because in the 54th minute, Livingston had a speculative shot from the edge of the box. I think it was Shinnie who had a shot, and it takes a deflection, forcing a good save from the keeper. He's seen it late, he must have seen it late, but it was a good save, good awareness and reactions from Butland there. Just after that as well, 55th minute, we passed the ball to Dessers in our area near the box. He was too sloppy receiving it, he was waiting an age. Shinnie nipped in, robbed the ball off him, and had a really good shot, forcing another really good save from Butland and to tip it round for the corner. So living dangerously at that point, especially considering it was only 1-0. Just after that as well, 56th minute, we go up the park on a quick break. Shinnie makes a mistake. It went 3v3. It was slid to Dessers on the left side of the box. an indecision, and it was an easy take for the defender. He managed to win the ball back, but Dessers then passed it right back to the defender, and they cleared it. Not the greatest of performances from Dessers. He started off slow. Everybody else has got a goal in their account and started off fairly decently, but he's still to get going so far. And then probably the changing point of the game, 70th minute, Lammers and Dessers off, Matondo and Sima came on, and Matondo was shit hot off a shovel. He was running for everything, and you've seen a lot of the pace and a lot of good skill from him as well. And we started the upper game, and really kind of from the 70th minute onwards, you could see it coming, and it duly did on the 78th minute, where Danilo scored to make it 2-0. A lovely ball floated into the middle from the left by Barisic. Danilo only had to jump and headers it into the back of the net. Easy for Danilo, good execution, but it was about the ball. You put cross in right to the attacker, where a player is, there's a good chance you're going to get something from it. That's something that needs to be learned. More short changes on the 81st minute. Cantwell, Raskin and Cifuentes off, Sterling, Lundstrom and Dowell on, and we made it 3-0 on the 84th minute with Sima scoring. It was a corner in from the right, knocked up in the air, not cleared initially, cleared but only to Danilo in the box, who shoots off the right post, rebounds to Sima, who knocks it into the back of the net. Great. 90th minute as well, we managed to get probably the pick of the bunch as well. Dowell makes it 4-0. He started it down the left hand side. Dowell holds it up for Matondo just inside our half. Matondo drives it forward at pace. He finds Dowell just inside the box on the left hand side, and a first time shot into the back of the net. An absolute cracker. So delighted with the result, obviously. 3 points were off the mark finally, and certainly some very good moments of play, some very good pace at times. I think Livingston tired towards the end. That's where we capitalised. We made the changes there as well. And, you know, there's still a lot to work on though. But anyway, happy with that. Leads us into the next game against Servette for the second leg of the Champions League qualifier on Tuesday. Dave or I will be back with a post-match after that as well. We just dropped our newest, the first episode of the season as well, our main podcast, so you can check that out on YouTube and all usual podcast outlets. So, all that's left to say is thanks for listening, enjoy the rest of your weekend, and goodbye.